What's up, guys? This is going to be my reviews for this past week, which was July the 17th. Picked up a big old stack of books for me, so I'm going to get right into these and talk about them. First, I grabbed number 1, Batman 66. It was everything that I expected it to be. It was fun, campy, Adam West Batman style. I do have a couple complaints, though. First of all, the front cover. I was a big fan of the artwork on the inside and the color palette that was used on the inside, and the front cover is a little darker than what was on the inside, and I would have liked to see that consistency, I guess. But I guess that's a little bit of nitpicking. But my other issue is it's pretty obvious that they were released in 3 short parts. I think they were released online prior. And it's pretty easy to tell because you get 2 cliffhangers in the middle of the issue, and then it just keeps right on going. But I guess that's what you get with a trade. But it was a good issue. It was fun, and it was it was goofy, and exactly what you'd expect from that 1960s Batman. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the next issue. I guess it'll depend on if I have a light week or not, and you can jump on whenever you want, I think, just because they're self-contained stories. So I might be checking out the next issue. I'm going to give that a 3.5 out of 5. Good, but nothing amazing in my opinion. Next, we got The X-Files Season 10, Number 2. Old school Mulder and Scully cover. I loved the first issue, and I loved this issue as well. We're starting to see some more of the characters from the TV show. The Lone Gunman show up in here. It's starting to feel a little bit more like the TV show, and I think that's just going to lead to it getting even better and better. We even get a little tease at the end of Smoking Man showing up in the next issue, so I can't wait to keep reading the series. It was everything that I wanted it to be, and that issue is a 4.5 out of 5. Next, we got Nova number 6, Zeb Wells and Paco Medina taking over. I was a little apprehensive, I guess, when I first heard that the creative team was going to change, because the first 5 issues were just so amazing. But this was a pretty good issue as well. Zeb Wells did a good job. I think sort of the writing was very similar to the first 5 issues, and I thought it was funny. I thought it was fun. This issue was funnier than any of the other issues thus far. I do think that the artwork was a little bit of a downgrade, but I don't think it's anything major enough to scare away people who are reading the first 5 issues, and it's also nothing to make the book bad enough that you wouldn't want to pick this issue up. So Nova number 6 gets a 4.0 out of 5. I really enjoyed it, and I look forward to what Zeb Wells and Pac Medina do with this series. Next, we have Wonder Woman number 22. Really cool propaganda type poster with Wonder Woman on New Genesis with Orion there. This issue kind of blew me away because I haven't been reading this book for that long, and it goes to a really dark place at the end of the book, and I was just like floored by it, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. I'm not going to do spoilers, because I know some people out there either read this in trade, or if you haven't read it yet, I'm not going to spoil that for you. But I thought Wonder Woman this week was the best issue that I have read to date, and it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a showdown in the next issue. Wonder Woman's kind of in a precarious situation with her gang, so Wonder Woman is a 4.5 out of 5 this week. It's been a good series since I've started reading, I would say, since issue 18. But this issue definitely takes it up a notch, and that was a great issue. Next, we have Red Sonja number 1, written by Gail Simone. I was worried about the artwork on the inside, but the artwork is good, and this Fiona Staples cover is awesome, even though I did want another one, but that's okay. I wasn't familiar with the character of Red Sonja at all. I've read a little bit of Conan, but nothing, that talked about her, as a character, I guess. It was just her, killing shit. So it was cool to get a little bit of information about her, and I really look forward to what Gail Simone is going to do with this series. It's looking like we're going to get a bunch of really cool multiple covers for at least a couple issues. with Nicole Scott doing a few. I'm less of a fan of hers as I am the her name is escaping me, but she's having some really cool female artists come on and do multiple covers for this book, and I think it's worth checking out. 4.5 out of 5. If you have an opportunity this week, you didn't read this last week, I would really suggest checking out Red Sonja. Next, we have Justice League of America number 6. The only book in this stack that I think I have any complaints about. I guess I complain a little bit about Batman 66, but I'm going to complain a little bit about this book too, just because I think the artwork in this book is horrendous, especially this last scene here when the Justice League Dark shows up. Here's Deadman looking like a friggin' skinny giant, and Wonder Woman, I don't even know what's going on with her, but I do not like the artist on this book at all, and I am not sure if it has been the same artist since issue 1 of this book, but I've been complaining about the art for a while now. I mean, it didn't ruin the book for me because the story, I felt the story was really, really good, but you know, the artwork is a big no for me. I do like that the Trinity War seems to be going in a little bit different direction than I originally expected it to be. You kind of expect it to be this all-out war between the 3 Justice Leagues, and that's what it started out being in the first issue. But in this issue, some spoilers if you haven't read it yet, Superman kind of just says, take me in, because he knows that he's doing things that he's not intending to do, and he wants to stop. He doesn't want to hurt anyone anymore. So the JLA sort of neutralizes him, and they take him in, and then Wonder Woman goes to find the Justice League Dark, because she thinks that they are the ones that can help her figure out what is wrong with Superman. And it's more of a whodunit sort of story at this point than an all-out war between the Justice Leagues, I would say, because the JLA is trying to figure out what's wrong with Superman, and Wonder Woman is going to go get the Justice League Dark to try and have them help, you know, figure out what's wrong with Superman. There's a question appearance in this issue. I just wish the artwork was better, but story-wise, this book was phenomenal, and it just seems like the Trinity War is just getting better and better, and we get Trinity War Part 3 next week with the Justice League Dark, and all I can say is, thank God we're going to have Mikhail Janin drawing the Justice League Dark in the next issue, because definitely we're not done justice in this one. And I think these next two are definitely tied for my my pick of the week. We got BPRD Hell on Earth number 109. This is the end, the Wasteland story arc. My one complaint about this is that it's kind of a story about a bunch of BPRD agents that we don't know a lot about, other than Johan. I don't know if people who've been reading the story further back know about these characters, but I definitely don't. So I guess there's a little bit of I don't have as much of an emotional attachment to all of these characters as I do in some of these other books, but shit goes down in this book, and I just hope that the next story arc is as good as this one, because this three issue series was absolutely phenomenal. And if you're looking for a chance to jump on, number 110 will be the start of a new story arc, and I have no idea what it's going to be about, but with as good as this one was, I have high hopes. That's going to be a 4.75 out of 5. It's close to a 5. And finally, my second book of the week, everybody knows, is Animal Man number 22. Really awesome cover here. This is there was another issue earlier in the series that was very similar, red with the gray figures. But Animal Man is sort of fighting with this other Animal Man who's made up of different animal parts, and we find out that that guy is an extreme animal rights activist who wants to become closer with the Red. He wants to have Animal Man's powers, and he has a crew of other people who who want to drink Animal Man's blood, I guess, and be able to contact the Red like he can. And there's an appearance of a villain, a new Teen Titans villain in this book. I won't say his name because if you want to check this issue out, you should. I mean, I've been ranting and raving about this book, but I really mean it. This book has been amazing. Jeff Lemire is doing a really awesome job. And the artist on this book, Steve Pugh, I want to say his name is. I found out something really cool. I was flipping through some of my Animal Man back issues, and I realized that he did a lot of the artwork towards the end of Volume 1 when Animal Man was a Vertigo book. So that's pretty cool that he gets to do that. He got to do that artwork in the early 90s, and now that Animal Man is an even bigger, they're doing it on a grander scale, I guess. You know, it's published by DC now, not Vertigo, and he gets to do the artwork again. But I think his artwork is fantastic. It does switch a little bit between artists in this issue, but you really can't tell all that much. So, Animal Man number 22 also gets a 4.75 out of 5. Fantastic book. I know I say that about every issue, but I really mean it. If you're looking for another book to add to your pull list and you like a sort of darker themes, horror-esque books, Animal Man is the way to go. One of my top 3 DC books right now, probably tied for number 1 with Green Arrow. So that's that for new books. Sad news as far as the live show this week for me. I'm working an partial afternoon shift on Tuesday night, so I won't be home until maybe 9:30, and I don't know if I'm going to be on the live show. Might try and make it for a little bit, but still tune in and watch CJ, Frank, and Scott do their thing. Big thanks to you guys for watching. I will be back on Wednesday with some new books. Peace.